Welcome back to our viewers in our podcast journey, Fitmap Wellness Journey. Last 2 weeks, we've been talking about a very interesting topic. How can yoga help in weight loss? A lot of positive feedback. Thank you for liking our content. At the same time, we have launched our app. A lot of downloads that happened, a lot of reviews, a lot of feedback has come our way. Thank you and really appreciate your feedback. Please share with your friends and family, get them to start their wellness journey. You have to start somewhere. Why not today? Wellness is a lifelong journey, and then start small and stay consistent. Do whatever you can. So please share with your friends and family as much as you can. Get them to start your wellness journey, impact their wellness, and help us out to reach more people. This week, we're going to go deep into sleep quality and quantity with our yoga expert, Bhagyashree. Namaskara, Bhagyashree.
Namaskar.
How important is sleep?
Sleep is as important as your heartbeats, because without sleep you will definitely get drained out of the energy because you are not relaxing your brain. And more than that, as per the cycle, if your body is moving, your body also needs the relaxation. So likewise, you need minimum 7 to 8 hours of sleep, the quality sleep.
The quality. So we're talking about a quality and quantity. So 7 to 8 hours is what you need, and then that's a deep sleep. That's a quality sleep. Why in the modern day living, why are people struggling to fall asleep? One is falling asleep and staying asleep. These are two different things. Why are people struggling with this?
The major problem is with the thoughts. A lot of thoughts, a lot of stress. People go through a lot of anxiety issues. Stresses about your career, about your family issues. It can be anything, but you are always worried about the next minute. So we are thinking forward, and that definitely will trigger something continuing those thoughts back of the mind, and that does not let you do the deep sleep.
Okay.
Because you're not you're not coming to the one level with your thoughts.
What are the various reasons people have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep?
One major part is your overthinking pattern or thinking about the future. Another part is your overall lifestyle, like what food intake you have. That is another issue. Apart from that, your screen time.
Screen timing.
Yes, screen time is a major
stimulation
issue.
happening with that.
Yes. So the blue screen, the blue light coming from your laptop screen or the mobile screen, it definitely does not let you sleep. Your eyes become more aware and stay awake all the time. So that is a major reason, I think. And we have very random pattern nowadays, like before going to bed, you wish to use your mobile, you need to check, you need to text people. So that is something will not let you go to sleep, because the moment you are texting or the moment you are talking to somebody, you are again inculcating more thoughts inside. So it's very hard for your mind to go back to the relaxation mode when you really need to sleep.
There's several factors. Food, what you eat during the day is one thing, and then late night snacking and eating.
But as far as the yoga tradition also tells, usually it's not advisable to eat food after sunset. But again, looking at the shift-wise work people have, it's very hard not to eat after sunsets. Many times people are actually busy in the work, and after sunset in the night they get free. But making sure that you're not having heavy meal at least before 2 to 3 hours.
So 2 to 3 hours is this, and then you're also talking about sunset. With nothing to eat after sunset. Let's say I had something to eat at 6 o'clock, but my lifestyle is that I go to bed at 12. So what would you suggest me here? What would you just suggest the viewers? If someone wants to eat early, like they want to, we all heard that you need to eat early, have an early dinner, and then eat before your sunset, eat before the sunset. But with the modern day living, we're going to sleep at 11 and 11:30 and 12. Now, no one goes to sleep before midnight. At least 11 and 12. This is the general norm now. How would you help them and advise the viewers to kind of tackle this issue?
Yeah, there are multiple other options to eat. Like you can eat some bedtime snacks are there. You can have warm water also before going to sleep. You can have warm milk with the turmeric. That will help you go to sleep faster. The turmeric has those ingredients that will help you sleep better. Apart from that, you can have some soaked almonds, soaked dry fruits. That can also fill your stomach faster, and you don't have to eat a lot.
These are all planned. What tends to happen with our general living is we have a very disciplined day, and then late night, that's when the late night cravings kick in. So whatever you mentioned about the almonds and the milk with the turmeric, these are a very disciplined approach. I would like you to help our viewers to know, how can I, in a short term and a long term, not fall prey for this late night snacking? And then just general overall, if you can give us a few steps that they can follow and then maintain, align with the circadian rhythm. Like, basically eat early and then also fall asleep early or go to sleep early.
Right. In that way, again, I think we are talking about the multiple food options we have available and also available at that point of time, late night. You can try, go ahead with eating some good salads. You can try munch on the fruits. Even though fruits are not advisable to eat in the nighttime, but at that moment, eat something before you actually order some food. Like some other part of your portion. And also there's always a one observation time or that moment you need to catch. Like if you're ordering something, stop your phone for the moment and eat something that you already have available. Like some peanuts you can eat, go ahead. Some fruits, whatever available in the fridge, go ahead and eat that. It's okay to have some sugary food at that moment, because sugar will fill up your hunger for that moment. Then you will understand how much actually you are hungry. It's a lot of times happens like you order out of hunger, and when you order you see it's a lot, your stomach does not need it, but it's there, that's why you eat it. So that thought process to kick them.
The last meal of the day and going to bed, what is the time gap that we should normally have?
Minimum 2 hours.
Please explain what is circadian rhythm to our viewers in a simplest manner, and plus why should we be aligned with circadian rhythm?
I think in previous podcast we talked about having the sun and the moon energy of our body, right? So as in outside the world or in the environment, you have the sunset, the sunrise and the sunset, and then evening time is the moon time. So there is always a reason, as our body is made out of the 5 tattvas or the pancha tattvas. When the sun rises, the active energy is already coming out on the planet. So that is the time when your body is ready to activate your energy and you can start working around. So that is the time you start thinking about a lot of things. You can start working fast. You can plan your day. You can eat enough food. You can go around, go for a run, go do the exercises, all those patterns. You can follow that. It's not only you who is working at that point. It is also the energy from the sun which is helping you at that point to follow this full day routine. And evening after the sunset, the sun energy goes down, so automatically your active energy goes down. And in the night when the moon rises, or overall the night time, which is the cold environment,
once the sun sets.
Sunset.
We all know hydration is very important. We have a lot of viewers who would like to kind of hydrate themselves, but people have a lot of bathroom visits in the night. That can disturb the sleep quality. So what would you advise them if they have a lot of bathroom visits in the night?
Let's understand the reason behind those bathroom visits. If you're not drinking enough water throughout the day, definitely in the night when your mind is relaxing and getting ready to go to sleep, then your body starts to tell your mind, okay, now I need some more water, I need some liquid. So that is the reason you start to drink a lot of water, and definitely sleep will disturb because you tend to go to the toilet. This is how the pattern improves or the increases day by day. So try whenever you get up in the morning, have some 1 or 2 glasses of warm water. That's a good start, because it's not only the nighttime sleep disturbance, it starts from your daily routine. So you need to replace a bit of daily routine for your night sleep also. So morning you start with the warm water. Daytime, if possible, if it's not the summertime, again stay on the warm water or have some green tea, so that your body is already hydrating all the time. And in the night you need to not go back and fulfill those liquid form in your body. You can drink minimum 3 liters of water in the day.
We talked about the modern day living and then being anxious, talking about next minute and then career wise and the next day. Let's say I have a very important day tomorrow. I have timelines and I have something to present and I don't know which way it could go. I'm very anxious about it. I'm going to lose sleep. Can you help someone's got an important day and then they can't fall asleep?
Yes, I understand about this pattern. More of the anxiety kicks in, and you tend to lose the control over your daily cycle also a lot of times. Example, like I have some extra meeting in the next day. Before that day, I personally don't feel like to sleep. If I'm going to travel in the next day, I feel not to sleep. I get triggered with the thoughts like how it would be. I need to plan it.
Running in your
Yes.
back of your head. Yeah.
Yes. The best way is to, through yogic way, pranayama techniques are there. One is the Anulom Vilom practice, or the alternate nostril breathing practice. For 5 minutes, you can perform that. And apart from that, there is Brahmari Pranayam. Brahmari Pranayam is the humming bee pranayam that will reduce all the thoughts, and it can help you sleep faster. Apart from that, Chandrabheda Pranayama. Chandrabheda is again the moon related pranayama that will again cool down your system, and you will not tend to get into the thoughts or the anxiety. You will go towards the sleeping, but making sure you're not using phone at that moment.
So when it comes to having an important day and then trying to sleep, and then these can help. Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing, Brahmari, and plus your Chandrabheda Pranayama. And we all understand, including myself and the viewers, all understand these are very valuable to practice. But is there an instant fix? I don't have time. I have time, but at the moment, in the midst of chaos, and there's a lot of things I have to do, a lot of things I'm thinking about. Is there an instant fix that can kind of at least better from what I am now? If I have an important day and I can't sleep, is there an instant fix?
Yes. In the midst of the chaos, yes, I understand. Even if it is not possible, the 5 minutes, but minimum of the 2 minutes, you can go ahead and start your Anulom Vilom breathing practice. Mix it with the Chandrabheda Pranayama also, left nostril breathing. Yes, that will help you quiet down and not to get into the overthinking pattern at that moment. And then again, relax down. So be conscious about your breath is the one thing, and then you go ahead with the breathing practice.
So there are a few techniques and patterns of breathing to calm you down, but an instant fix would be, it's your alternate nostril breathing and then left nostril breathing for a few minutes and try to quieten down. That might not fix the situation, but at least it will better the situation. Okay, so this is a very uncomfortable conversation, but I want to bring this up. And I mean, a lot of people take help of alcohol when they have a lot of anxiety, when they want to calm down, and then even the society, the way we're promoting alcohol, everyone seems to be consuming it at one point or not, to have a good time. A lot of people tend to kind of consume alcohol to calm them down and sleep better. Is that alcohol-induced sleep? Is it any good? Because you tend to pass out. I mean, if you're anxious, a lot of things are happening, and then you tend to consume alcohol, you pass out, and then for that, maybe there's a numb feeling or you calm down, but you tend to sleep for longer hours. Is that a quality sleep? Is it good on a longer term?
Alcohol, what it does is it slows your thought at that moment. Like you start to feel not fully pressurized with those thoughts which are troubling you. It starts to slow it down and relaxes your mind for that moment, because you go into that high moment, because you start to get a kick to your mind. But alcohol has the bad effects that it starts to affect your nervous system. And when your nervous system is affected, one thing is you are not creating an idea to your body to control those thoughts. You're taking the support of the supplement as an alcohol. So then your body gets addicted to the alcohol. Another point that happens with alcohol is, for that moment, okay, you will feel very nice. Okay, I'm not thinking about the thoughts. I feel like next day you get up and you feel like, okay, I had alcohol yesterday. I slept for like 8-9 hours. I think this is the best sleep I had. But the next day, the same thought will come back, even with the more force. It will not help you to solve the issue. It will again take you into the guilt trip that I did not solve it yesterday and I need to solve it today, and it will continue. Again, you won't solve it because you're addicted. You will have alcohol, you will go to sleep. Next day again, you will go even the deeper guilt trip.
So basically, we are running away from our problems.
Exactly.
And then the problems are not going anywhere. So I have problems. I'm drinking to kind of forget about the problems. But the problems are not going anywhere. The problems are piling up. So it's to face those problems. But alcohol is not a good solution, which a lot of people are kind of falling prey to.
Occasionally you have it. It's definitely for that purpose.
Occasionally in moderation, it's good to have it once in a while in moderation with friends and having a good time.
Yes.
But when you're having an overwhelming thought process and a lot of things to deal with, alcohol is not the best solution. And alcohol induced sleep is never a good thing. And I mean, it's not a quality sleep basically. What about smoking? A lot of people tend to smoke to calm themselves down. I don't smoke personally, but I've seen a lot of people, like if you see like a workforce, basically a lot of people kind of, oh yeah, I have a lot of stress. Oh, I'm going to go for a cigarette break. And they seem to calm down. I don't know how it works, but how is that a good idea? Especially to relieve stress, and then also would it affect the sleep quality?
Smoking does not let you sleep. Like alcohol gets you towards the sleep, so smoking will not get you towards the sleep. But if you are smoking in the daytime, for example, you are having very hectic day, and for that moment you smoke, and for that moment you feel like, okay, now that pressure is a little bit relaxed, lowered down. But after 5 minutes, after finishing your that one cigarette, you again get triggered with the same pressure.
Same, yeah.
So the smoking, the chemicals included involved in the smoke or the cigarette, they tend to give you the effect to come back. You start to feel like having the smoke again and lower down your pressure on the thoughts.
Sleep is the major issue, and other than the alcohol and smoking, sleeping aids. A lot of people have been taking sleeping aids to kind of fall asleep and stay asleep, and insomnia. Would you recommend people taking sleeping aids and then continue sleeping aids?
I personally feel sleeping aids are the point when your mind is going towards the depression mode, and not to let it go completely in depression mode. It helps you to stop there. Again, it is an outside supplement for your body. So if you're taking it once as a part of cure, one time, it's completely fine. But if it is become an addiction, like you need to take it every day, then your body gets used to it, and then body does not create the enzymes that will help you go to sleep.
There are some sleeping aids, the medical sleeping aids, which are doctor prescribed, something like restful and all that. Obviously we all know that even before they prescribe, the doctors even mention that it's harmful on a longer run. But there are some general non-addictive chamomile tea and melatonin. Can people take melatonin? If it's non-addictive, it's in the natural form. Can people take it?
People can take it, but not on a regular basis, because by taking that regularly, you're letting your body to get into a form that it stops creating its own natural melatonin. When your body already has the capacity to create it naturally, and it gets created at the time of sunset, when your body is required to get shut down. So that time your body creates it. It is just sometimes because of the thoughts and the pressure you feel like to take the melatonin. One time you take it, next time you just stop it. Let your body get back to it.